Welcome to our honorable ministers and our guests. They are about to join us. Honorable Minister of Education, Honorable Minister of State in charge of primary and secondary education, Permanent Secretary and other officials from the Ministry of Education, heads of institutions affiliated to the Ministry of Education, representatives of the development partners, representatives of the district, school managers, head teachers, students, and everyone who is here with us today, good afternoon. It is my pleasure to welcome you all here. I have the privilege to master this awarding ceremony. And for those who don't know me, I'm Dr. Valentine Wamaria, the Deputy Vice Chancellor in charge of training, institutional development, and research at Rwanda Polytechnic. Today is a joyful day to all of us because we are celebrating the tremendous achievements by different stakeholders in education sector. The Ministry of Education, with its affiliated institutions and partners, have been conducting the quality education enhancement awareness campaigns since 2018. And during that campaign, it has identified some of the innovations and best practices that worth rewarding. And that is why today we are here celebrating, enjoying the achievement by awarding innovations and best practices in Rwandan schools. Before going further, Honorable Minister, distinguished guests, please allow me to go through the program. The first item on the agenda, or the activity on the agenda, was the tour of exhibition booth for innovation and best practices. And I must apologize because I had informed you that you were going to follow what was happening on the other side on different screens, but we had some technical issues, and we apologize for that. But we could hear through the microphones what the students were explaining about their projects. The second activity will be the introduction and welcome remarks that will be given by Dr. Isaac Munyakazi, the Minister of State in charge of primary and secondary education. And after his welcoming remarks, we will be entertained. As I said, today is a joyful day, and we are going to be entertained by the Nyundo School of Music, which is also a member of the Ministry of Education. And after the entertainment by the Nyundo Music School, then will come the big moment we are all waiting for. That will be the awarding ceremony. That will be done in different steps because we will be awarding the best rural women teachers, then the awarding of special initiatives, the awarding of best teachers, the awarding of best head teachers, awarding of best sector education officer, awarding of best practices in schools, and the awarding of the best innovations in schools. And then this activity will be presided or facilitated by the Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Education. And after the awarding ceremony, will come the word of one of the awardees, the representative of the awardees, and that word will be given by Teta Kelsey, a student in Maranyundo Secondary School. After that, this event happened because we had a support from different sponsors, and they will be given time to give us some remarks. And then we will give time to the representative of development partners. That will be followed by the entertainment, again by the Nyundo Music School. And that entertainment will also welcome the guest of honor of today's ceremony, our Honorable Minister of Education. And then we will close by a cocktail. So without taking much time, I would like to invite the Honorable Minister of State in charge of primary and secondary for the introduction and the welcome remarks. Thank you.
Development partners, heads of government, institution, line ministry representatives, representatives of civil society involved in the education sector, heads of private sector companies here present, local government and district officials, heads of high learning institutions and center of excellences, head teachers and students, distinguished guests, good afternoon. It is a great honor and a privilege to be with you all in today's event organized by Ministry of Education, and I'm thankful to you all that you have honored our invitation. Rwanda aspires to build a knowledge-based economy with emphasis on science and technology as an engine of socio-economic development. It therefore aims to equip the population with knowledge, skills, and attitudes. As you are all aware, to be highly competitive in the global markets, characterized by constant changes in every sector at national economy, there is a need to promote creativity and innovations as the most important skills for the future. Given the commitment of government of Rwanda to promote innovation, and for the first time, the Ministry of Education has identified best innovations and practices in basic and Tibet schools. These innovations and practices deserve indeed awards and recognition. The identified best innovations and best practices promote ICT, digital transformation, agriculture, renewable energy, entrepreneurship, embedded systems, applied electronics, robotics, addressing social challenges in the nation's sectors. Government of Rwanda, through Rwanda National Research and Innovation Fund, is committed to support the implementation of local innovations from young students and youth, as well as research for development in the country. Priority sectors for research and innovation included energy clean technology, energy access solution, smart transport, logistics, e-commerce, agri-tech, digital health, medical and technology devices, inclusive finance tech, and educational technology. Rwanda is doing a commendable job in boosting all this innovation and encourage the use of technology and innovation in different sectors. Ladies and gentlemen, the fourth industrial revolution, characterized by the digital and other new cutting-edge skills and technology with connects across conventional boundaries, creates opportunities for profound social and economic change. Innovations are critical in responding to the fourth industrial needs, and today's event can witness the possibility of achieving more in Rwandan schools. By this opportunity, the Minister of Education, highly appreciate the contribution of the private sector and other key educational stakeholders for their role in encouraging innovators through their support in providing today's awards. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, as I conclude, allow me to once again thank you all for your role in promoting innovations and best practices in one way or another. My special thanks go to awardees who have demonstrated zeal to think the new way of doing things and find solutions to issues confronting our sector in particular and in our society generally. I also want to express my sincere gratitude to all partners who supported us to avail the awards for today's event. We wish you all a happy stay and hope you will enjoy this awarding ceremony. May God bless you.
Thank you, Honorable Minister of State. May I now invite the Nyundo Music School for the entertainment. categories I talked about that are going to be awarded. May I call the Permanent Secretary from the Ministry of Education to come and guide us through that activity. Welcome, sir.
Honorable Minister of Education, Honorable Minister of State, heads of government institutions here present, development partners, parents, students, all distinguished guests, and all protocol observed, good afternoon. It's my honor to present to you the different categories of awards that we have been able to identify. And we are delighted as the Ministry of Education that today we are going to be recognizing those people who have had a contribution to the education sector in various ways. Innovations of our students, best practices within the education sector, which you've not all necessarily seen there, but you're going to know in the course of this awarding ceremony. Local authority leaders who have played a role in ensuring that education is well implemented. And we have some special categories we did identify in the course of identifying winners who are not necessarily best practices, neither innovators, but have had a very positive contribution towards the education sector. So we are starting with the category of good performing rural women. Yeah. And you are all aware that quite often women tend to have lots of engagements even beyond their professional responsibilities. So there are some rural women we did identify and would like to recognize them. So I'm going to read, and whoever hears her name, let her come forth. Kwiringira Hussein, Chuzuzo Yvette, Mukagatete Patience, Nyirambarushimana Clementine, Ahinhamie Beatrice, Umuhirwe Olive, Nyirabahinde Marie Rose, Nzayisenga Leonie, Wizeye Apollonie, Nahirwe Adeline, Mukaneza Josephine, Nyirabahizi Josephine, Mukanshimiyimana Marie Claire, Nshizumuzungu Beatrice, Mukantabana Josephine, Mujawamaria Donata, Nyiramahi Ndura Christine, Umutoni Sylvie, Urukundo Prudence, Mukachimenyi Therese, Kamogo Christine, Mukanyandwi Kaline, Mukandechezi Florida, Uhora Acheye Marie Gorette. This is a group of 25 rural women whom would like to recognize for their exemplary performance in primary and secondary schools, and are going to be awarded for demonstrating an incredible performance in lesson preparation, delivery of general, and particularly they are going to be recognized for exhibiting moral, ethical, professional values such as excellent time management, punctuality, regularity, cooperation, teamwork, honest, trustworthiness. Their ability to prepare quality pedagogical documents in sufficient quantities and capable of aligning them with the competence-based curriculum. integrating cross-cutting issues and generic competencies in every lesson they deliver. Exceptional skills, and they have exhibited exceptional skills and the will to improvise so that they get appropriate instructional materials for enhancing teaching and learning process. Their indisputable mastery of the subject matter and using their skill and knowledge to support learners. Most importantly, in recognition of their tireless vigor employed by the rural women teachers in their quest towards improving quality education. Congratulations. So this category are going to be awarded by the Director General of Education Board and the Country Director of Iwawe, who have been the sponsors of this gift. And as they give them their respective gifts, so I've been guided, I call each one, then is given a certificate as he shakes the hand with the ministers and a photo. So I repeat this list. Kwirinjira, Hasten, Chuzuzo, Yvette. Sorry. And I think it would be very good if they could follow the order how we read them, if they remember. Chuzuzo Yvette, Mukagatare Patience, Nyirambarushimana Clementine, Ainkamiye Beatrice, Umuhirwe Oliver, Nyirabahinde Marie Rose, Nzayisenga Leonie, Uwizeye Apollonie, Nahirwe Adeline, so did you? Oh, you, eh? Kwirinjira. Yes. Chuzuzo Yvette. We wish that whoever gets a gift takes the opportunity to get a photo. Mbarushimana Clementine. Ainkamiye Beatrice. Tumuhirwe Olive. Nyirabahinde Marie Rose. Nzayisenga Leonie. Uwizeye Apollonie. Nahirwe Adeline. Nahirwe Adeline. Mukaneza Josephine. Mukaneza Josephine, Nyirabahizi Josephine, Mukeshimana Marie Claire, abandi mwazanga n'inyuma hanga nta kibazo ndavuga abarangije. Nshizirungu Beatrice, Uzayisenga Donata, Mukantabana Josephine, mwaza hejuru hanga nta kibazo. Nzayisenga Donata, Mukantabana Josephine, Mujawamaria Donata, Nyiramahingura Christine, Umutoni Sylvie, Urukundo Providence, Mukachimenyi Therese, Kamogo Christine, Mukanyandwi Karin, Mukandechezi Frida, Mworakeye Marie Gorette. All these 25 rural women have been given a smartphone. Congratulations. And I take this opportunity to invite the honorable ministers to get a group photo with these rural women. Thank you. Sorry. These are teachers in rural districts. Thank you. So, category 2 of the awardees. This category has 8 people to be awarded, and these are initiatives that have been taken. I beg your pardon. Is a pupil, Rukara Daniel, from Buyanga Primary School in Burera District. Why is he recognized? This child has done a remarkable contribution towards fight of dropout. He did and played a key role to encourage his other fellow pupils who had dropped out of school and were engaged in child labor. And he helped the leadership of the local authorities to tell them where are they, what are they doing. Actually, most of them had crossed the border to Uganda and were in farms doing hard labor. And he said he went, convinced his colleagues, please, we should go back to school. Would like to recognize that child for his remarkable contribution of not only coming back to school, but the contribution he did. And actually, he didn't do it alone. When he got converted, he converted another colleague, and they did that assignment, 2 of them. These children are going to be given scholastic materials, school bags, uniforms, sportswear, shoes, and so on and so forth, and are going to be awarded by the Honorable Minister and Minister of State. Honorable Minister, most welcome. There are scholastic materials, uniforms, shoes, sportswear, and so on and so forth to these kids. And in the same vein, we would like to call upon the headmaster of the school where they are coming from, because when he was informed by these kids, he took action. He's Mr. Karejeya Fidel. And we call upon him. He's going to be given a trophy, a medal, a cell phone, and a certificate of recognition. Welcome, sir. Headmaster. Thank you very much. Another person in this category is Mr. Nigaba Emmanuel. Yes. Yes. Mr. Nigaba Emmanuel from Groupe Scolaire Ruimako, Rusizi District. Is he here? Mr. Ruimako has contributed to the implementation of the CBC using ICT in teaching and learning. He has been improvising to ensure that we don't have in terms of laboratory, equipment and facilities, he uses his own laptop and we have decided to award him a laptop and a certificate of recognition. Thank you. The next person is Mr. Gasole Serge. He's the founder of Rwanda Children Christian Foundation, and he owns the school and facilitates pupils from poor families, especially Category 1 and Category 2, to access free education. And parents get involved in school activities as co-actors in the education of their children. Congratulations, Mr. Gasore. We award him a trophy and a medal and a certificate of recognition. Congratulations. Next category is École Privée Marie Auxiliatrice, or abbreviated EPEMA, in recognition for their integration of culture in teaching and learning, and is the first school to establish a museum at the school. And students are, when learning, especially Kinyarwanda, it becomes the laboratory for the language, a purely good cultural setting where kids learn properly Kinyarwanda. Congratulations. And I call upon Sister Elizabeth Furaha. Congratulations. They are given a trophy, a medal, and a certificate of recognition. Congratulations. Next is Isalo, Lize, and Teta Nyanhaba Sonia from Maranyondo Girls School. This category, these students introduce high-tech in education system where they use robotics and 3D in teaching and, of course, making their own scholastic materials. We would like to give 2 tablets, 1 per student, a flat screen to their club, a tablet to the trainer. Of course, each of them will get a certificate of recognition, and finally, they'll get an air ticket and training So I call upon Nikuze Clementine. Sorry, I beg your pardon. She's also part of this group, Nikuze Clementine. And we request the minister to declare that opportunity of training, and Minister of State will award a flat screen, and we'll call upon the representative of UNICEF to come and give the tablet to the trainee, and an air ticket from Rwanda. Thank you. They will be given an opportunity to go to the United Arab Emirates for training. Flat screen. Under this category, we have an executive secretary, sector executive secretary, who has contributed tremendously to the advancement of the quality of education. And we call upon Mr. Kairanga Glorious, Executive Secretary of such a sector, to come forth. Is it a lady? Oh, congratulations. This lady established a school data center in such a sector to eliminate dropout repetition. They track all that information. Actually, yesterday, the governor of Eastern Province instructed all districts in the form of replicating the technology she has put up to use it. And today, we also recognize this lady, giving her a flat screen, a laptop, and a certificate of recognition for her exemplary work done. Congratulations. So she used to do paperwork, and of course we are empowering her with IT, that she digitizes all that best practice she has been using, and it has paid off tremendously. By the way, she reduced, from statistics, she reduced the dropout from 5.8 to 0.6 using that. And we had to check from our own statistics, her method she deployed indeed produced very good results. Repetition fell, dropouts fell, and of course, excellent work has been exhibited in the whole of that sector. Congratulations. Finally, in this category, is Sister Tuisenje Claudine. She's a head teacher. From Amis Apex Janja, a school offering education to students with disability needs, and in line with equipping them with skills for a better future, the school puts more emphasis on practical skills, and students with severe disability perform various hands-on activities. in an effort to advance those giving top priority to special needs in education, we are awarding this lady a brand new motorcycle. It is in recognition to her efforts to give care, support the weak, and empower those who lag behind academically to ensure that at least they acquire a school from the school, because there are some of those who are ignored, neglected, but she puts in a lot of effort to ensure that even those who are not performing well academically at least do not leave the school without a skill. So, in recognition to that, she's awarded that gift, a motorcycle and a certificate of recognition. And with that, we come to the end of that category. So, can we get a small music interlude in between as the ministers come back? Music team, please. Some background music. I call upon those in charge of music, give us some music, please. Music. Best performing head teachers. And under this category, we identified best performing head teachers across the country, and the awardees are coming from every province of Rwanda. So, number 5, Western Province, and particularly from Karongi District. College Saint Marie Chibuye. And the person to be awarded is Murikatete Domina. Sel Murikatete Domina. She can come here. Number 4, Eastern Province from Nyagatare. And the school is Nyagatare Secondary School. The headmaster is Kabale Edward. Congratulations, welcome here. Number 3, Kigali City, Gasabo District, Fawe Girls School. Sister Kairaba Eugenie. Number 2, Southern Province from Ruhango District, Mpanda TVET School. Ndangamira Gilbert. Number 1 comes from Northern Province, Rulindo District, GS Upper Peck Murambi. Sorry. The head teacher to be awarded is Dunia Jean-Marie Vianney. Why are we awarding these head teachers? These 5 head teachers are awarded because they demonstrated inspiring performance in school leadership and management in general, and specifically for remarkable school improvement and implementing education sector policies using specific initiatives such as ICT, inclusive education, use of school resources, available instructional materials to teachers, and ensuring that they are used efficiently. Significantly, they reduce dropout, repetition, but put viable strategies in place to ensure that no learner drops out or repetition rate is eliminated, or at least do not exceed accepted limit through educational quality improvement. Making frequent pedagogical inspections and support teachers, improving the quality of lesson delivery. Substantially improved hygiene, sanitation to create learner-friendly environment. They exhibited ability to motivate teachers to improvise in order to get teaching materials and to use teaching aids appropriately to enhance teaching and learning process. Putting in place necessary equipment and materials to facilitate the integration of ICT in teaching and learning. Implementation of cross-cutting issues such as availability of equipment for girls' room, clubs, sports, games, and inclusive education. Congratulations to the winners. Here are the awards. Murikatete, a laptop and a trophy, and plus a certificate, and I will beg your pardon. Eastern Province will get a laptop, a trophy, and a medal. The gifts that are going to be the laptops were given by one of our development partners, and we are told they will be given to them on Tuesday. They had their own procurement processes that delayed us, but will deliver to their respective schools. Now, for number 3, Gasabo District, Fawe Girls School, Sister Kairabwe will be awarded a flat screen plus a trophy and a certificate. Yes. Then Ndangamira Gilbert will get a flat screen, a trophy, and a medal. And Northern Province will also get a flat screen, a trophy, a medal, and a certificate as well. Congratulations. So you can bring those gifts, please. Can you be faster, please? Those people bringing the gifts, do it faster. So for the ones getting the flat screens, they get it now, and the number 4 and 5, their laptops will be given to them next week, Tuesday, as promised. Thank you. Category 4. Category 4. It is a list of education sector officers. They are key partners in the education sector. And in the course of selection from 416 education sector officers, we identified 9 sector officers to be awarded based on excellent performance of their responsibilities. Number 9, Dukuzumuremyi Jerome from Ngororero District. Number 8, Niyonzima Innocent from Nyabihu District, Bigogwe. Please, could you applaud them? Number 7, Bizimana Damie from Nyaruguru District, Chahinda Sector. Number 6, Munyakazi Boaz, Gisagara District, Ndorwa Sector. Number 5 is Lambert Eugene, Gasabo District. And from number 9 to number 5, they are going to be given all a smartphone and a certificate of recognition. Category 4, sorry, number 4. So number 5, 9 to 5 wa agenda ni babarangije. Okay. Number 4, Nsengimana Martin, Kirehe District from Mahama Sector. Number 3, Mutimutuje Habat, Gachenye District from Gachenye Sector. These 2 are going to be awarded a tablet each and a certificate of recognition. Umurerwa Jeanette from Nyarugenje District. She's going to be awarded a laptop and a certificate of recognition. And the number one, number 1 education sector officer was considered to be number 1 based on the following criteria, and I would like to read it. Significantly reduced dropout and repetition rate, and put viable strategies in place to ensure that no learner drop out and repeat, and or do not exceed the acceptable limit. Manage to make frequent school visits, pedagogical inspections in all schools of the sector each term, considerably improving leadership, management, hygiene, sanitation of all school sector. Reporting timely with quality content, with respecting provided format, showing moral, ethical, professional value, such as excellent time management, punctuality, regularity, cooperation, honesty, and trustworthiness. And this gentleman has emerged number one in this category. Name is Mbaru Bucheye Kalist from Bujesera district. He has significantly reduced dropout from 5.4 to 0.7 in primary schools and 5.8 to 1.6 in secondary schools. And he has managed from May to August 2019 to conduct 123 pedagogical inspections and vice teachers whose lessons were evaluated. This gentleman is awarded a brand new motorcycle. Congratulations. And would like to take this opportunity to thank the leadership of Mwalimu Sacco. They have provided those beautiful 3 motorcycles. Thank you. I would like to get some music interlude as they come back. Gifts to an individual except the ones we give to the clubs. The motorcycles, the flat screens, but where we mention that it's for the club, that is the only difference. And I think there are only 2 screens we give to the clubs, but the rest are gifts in recognition for excellent performance to an individual. The 5th category to be awarded, these are best performing teachers. And it was quite a very hectic exercise to select this category. In the first place, these people were selected at school level, went to sectoral level, district up to provincial level. And at provincial level, we identified 3 best performing teachers per province. However, there were some 2 provinces where we were not very much convinced that these should fall under the category of the best 3. Therefore, we are awarding 13 teachers, 3 from 3 of the provinces and the 2 from other provinces. So, yes, teachers. I start with number 13. He's from Rubavu, Wiringimana Claude, GS Murambi. Congratulations. Mukamurebe Delphine, Huye District, from GSC Ngumbi. Ndahimana Osil, GS Butare. Ndaruhutse Emmanuel, GS Kamabuye, from Bujesera. Mukanda Isenga Aquilin, Musanze, GS Bisate. Habimuremye Christine, Ruindo District, Apapek Murambi. Nibantegereza Fulgence, Kamonyi District. From number 13 to number 7 where I've stopped, they are all going to be awarded a smartphone and a certificate of recognition. Congratulations. So this, from number 13 to number 7, they are awarded a smartphone and a certificate of recognition. Number 6, abo nibategereze Fulgence, Habumuremye Christia, Mukanda Isenga Aquilin, Ndaruhutse Emmanuel, Ndahimana Osil, Mukamure Delphine, Wiringimana Jean-Claude. That is number 13 to 7. So, number 6. Umuseche from ES Muhaz, Rwamagana. Number 5, Ingabire Claudine, Rubavu District. They are going to be awarded a tablet and cell phone plus a certificate of recognition. These 2 are going to be awarded a tablet, a cell phone, and a certificate of recognition. Number 4, Mvuje Mache Jonas, laptop, a cell phone, plus a certificate of recognition. Number 3, Machumu Valens, a laptop, a cell phone, and certificate of recognition. Number 2, Nyiragates Emerance, a laptop, a smartphone, and a certificate of recognition. So number 4, number 2, number 3 are all given a laptop, a smartphone, and a certificate of recognition. Finally, the last one is a laptop, a smartphone, and a certificate of recognition. So finally, number one. Number one, as the best teacher, is Hachizumuremi Justin. He is a chemistry teacher of GS Muko 2 in Kayonza district. He holds a Bachelor's of Science with Education degree and he teaches chemistry in a secondary school in a remote area. And this teacher has been awarded having demonstrated outstanding performance in tireless initiatives to help his students and fellow teachers. Specifically, he's awarded for not having a laboratory, neither the equipment, but in the constrained environment, he made it possible to teach science. And he conducts scientific experiments and makes some laboratory equipment by using local materials. Together with his students, they make hard and liquid soaps, air shampoo, cream cleaning toilets, cream aloe vera jelly, paraffin jelly, body lotion, shoe polish, pomade by studying hydrocarbonates, orange, strawberry, lemon, and other juices, jam paints, candles, chalk through the study of base and salts and carbohydrates. The whole process helps him to incorporate generic competencies such as collaboration, communication, critical thinking, creativity, innovation through teamwork. And he's awarded a motorcycle and a smartphone, plus a certificate of recognition. A list of some of the best practices we have seen within our schools. And we have, under this category of the best practices, we have 6 people shortlisted for being awarded. I beg your pardon, 5 people to be awarded. Number 5, Tuyizere Jean-Baptiste from Authentic International Academy, who make table mats in primary schools. And is going to be awarded a tablet and a certificate of recognition. A tablet. Number 4, Ishema Club, A-level students. Niwagaba Nicholas. And what do? They do liquid soap processing, fruits-based wine, ginger juice products, necklaces, curtains, table mats from St. Pierre Ngombo, Rusizi district. They are awarded a flat screen, and this is for their club, a tablet for the teacher, a certificate of recognition to the school. Congratulations. Ngombo, yes, is here. They are getting one flat screen for the club. No, the club. a tablet for the teacher, and a certificate of recognition to the school. Congratulations. Number 3. Flat screen here. Number 3 is Father Nzaisenga Jean-Claude, who has used water recycling from colleges St. John, Nyarusenge, Muhanga, and Nyarusenge, Muhanga district. Nyarusanje, sorry. All right. So, these awarded for exemplary work done in the preservation of our environment, because they recycle used water, and that water is again utilized in the irrigation of fruits within the school and watering flowers and so on and so forth, and doing cleaning. So, in recognition to that, he's emerged number 3 among the best practices. Number 2 is a project called Learners Dental Health Maintenance Initiative. The initiator is Nitejeka Dafros. This initiative is supported with SOS, and quite often in the rural areas, students rarely brush their teeth. But what they've done, they've had an initiative where all pupils are facilitated to brush their teeth during break time at school, and every child has his own toothbrush in place in the cupboard, well-kept cupboards, and the intention is to train pupils at an age to embark on hygiene. And she's given a cow and a certificate of recognition. Yeah? And number 1 is Sister Mukangabire Felicie, who has emerged number 1, and the project is rabbit farming, Jira Urukwavu. Students in this, one can say, what about a rabbit? But they were having very serious dropout in the school because of just missing simple scholastic materials. With this initiative, this sister was giving the red rabbits, give them, and kids make money, buy their own scholastic materials, get uniform, return back to school. So it has had a very positive impact on school retention and, of course, reducing child dropout of school. So she's awarded also a cow. Congratulations. And by the way, nichiraro kirateganyijwe sukuba inka gusa nichiraro bazacububakira bashiremo izo nka. Thank you. And these are not for the school. It is a personal gift for their contribution. Music interlude, please. So, the big innovation ceremony is soon coming to the end. We are now going for the innovators. Thank you very much, UNICEF. Of course, I did mention that Mwalimu Sako was our platinum sponsor. In terms of all what we got, they were the biggest platinum sponsor. We congratulate them for that. Rwandair, 2 tickets. We mentioned it. Belde has given us those beautiful Frisian cows you see, the 2 of them. Congratulations, and thank you very much. So finally, as I'm waiting for the honorable ministers, we are now going for the big, big innovations. Coming almost to the end, and this is the final category of the awardees, where we have 8 innovators. And I think I would like to give you a brief of some of the selection criteria we did use to identify the innovators. 1, the idea has to be innovative or creative. The project initiative should be creative, initiated by a pupil, a student, or trainee, or teacher, or trainer. Number 2, there has to be some science and technology based. The project should demonstrate the use of ICT, science, and technology. Number 3, the project has to have an impact to society. The project should have a positive impact and change society or providing solutions to the existing challenges. Finally, it should be sustainable or replicable. We wanted to have something which can be replicated. If you have it as a solution elsewhere, is it possible to replicate that solution for usage in society? So, and the criteria for selecting, the awardees, these are 9 innovations that are going to be awarded. And of course, they are in different categories. Number 9, in this category, it was a special consideration given to entrepreneurship. And of course, they put it under this category, not necessarily science, but entrepreneurial skills there. So it was added in this category, but no problem. So it is Nwagaba Nicholas, ES Mukono, and please come forward for recognition. It's a club, an entrepreneurship club initiated by Innovation to Enhance Implementation of Teaching and Learning Materials in ES Mukono Gichumbi District. So this group is given a flat screen to the club. And a club. The flat screen is given to the club, the tablet to the trainer, and a certificate of recognition for excellence in that initiative. So would like to welcome Nwagaba Nicholas to come. The headmistress is taking the gift on behalf of the school, and that flat screen is given to the club in that school for that initiative. And a tablet will be given to the teacher who leads this club, and a certificate of recognition. Now, in the categories of innovative projects, number 8 is Smart Voma of Mugabo Teugen Kelly. This initiative, Smart Voma, number 8, this is an initiative especially in rural areas where sometimes it becomes a challenge to fetch water. And of course, he has improvised and made a technology that people any time of the day and the night can access water It is a project that consists intelligent system that can control the flow of the outlet of every water point depending on the amount of money paid. It accepts different modes of payment using cash, coins, or cashless, MTN mobile, Tigo Cash, and also accepts electronic radio frequency identification cards. In addition, the cell can be monitored constantly as the device is connected to internet. The amount of water delivered has to correspond to the amount of money paid. In addition, the device records data that can be used to monitor the water consumption pattern of people living in a particular area. That is part of his innovation. Congratulations. Number 7. Reinforced concrete furniture, IPRC Musanze. Innovator is Simbi Gilles, Ishimima and Eric, a student from IPRC Musanze, under supervision of engineer Jerome. And these students have designed and produced from variable sources which are environmentally friendly and suitable for global warming and save environment at the same time and contribute to the Made in Rwanda policy. These materials made durable concrete products and used in modern gardening. These precast, lightweight, reinforced concrete garden furniture and concrete art and monument statue are made with high-quality rivets, welding mesh, steel bars, volcanic rocks, cement, poured metallic formworks of different shapes and sizes depending on the user's needs. And they are given a laptop and a tablet for their supervisor. Congratulations. Number 6. Number 6. The project is called YF Internet Connection. This is an initiative of senior 2 students, Muhire Ashraf and Shimirimana MA from GS Apakop. These 2 students from Apakop Senior 2, under supervision of their physics teacher during their research, came out to find that magnets can do many things such as YF and free electricity. These students did a thorough research on internet and how to make YF free by using magnets, 2 laser braids, and 1 USB charger. The magnet and the 2 laser braids are connected to cell phone to capture any surrounding wireless, and then nearby internet users can connect themselves to the created networks. Their own initiative. Congratulations. And they awarded laptops and certificates of recognition. Number 5. The project is Vehicle Pollution Restricting System in IPRC Karongi. The innovator is Tuyizere Emmanuel from IPRC Karongi, supervised by his trainer, Didas. The student has designed a vehicle system which uses gas sensors to detect hydrocarbons and carbon monoxide in the exhaust pipe. The microcontroller in the system compares the gases produced to the country's vehicle emission limits as predefined in the microcontroller memory and displays the results on LCD display. LCD display and carbon contents in exhaust gases. This vehicle exceeds the limit. If a vehicle exceeds the limit, the system will produce a blaze sound through buzzer as a warning signal. Then, if you continue driving, the engine will stop itself. Stop polluting our environment. Congratulations. So if the vehicle pollution Number 4. The title of the project is Solar-Powered and Self-Driven Irrigation Machine IPRC Musanze. Innovator Tuyirate Jean-Pierre. Tuyirate Jean-Pierre and Sinda Iheba Mani Shimwe Samuel from IPRC Musanze. These students have designed and manufactured a solar-powered and self-driven irrigation machine. These students have designed and manufactured an affordable irrigation machine to allow individual farmers or cooperatives to continue their agricultural activities in all seasons to increase agricultural yield and food security to the community. This was done in order to advance competence-based training with the society, and solar-powered and self-driven irrigation machine in general will benefit from this innovation using a low-cost effective equipment, irrigation, and agriculture activities. So that's it, I think. So they are awarded laptops and tablets, a tablet to their supervisor. So the innovators are given laptops and their supervisor is given a tablet. Congratulations. Number 2, Bridget project from Maranyondo School. Their initiative is an application that uses fingerprints or smart cards. Once a student enters a class or she has a finger or tap the card on the provided device, and information will be directly recorded in the system. The information will be directly sent to the school administration, parents or guardian, and will be notified through SMS that he has entered the classroom. So the school administration, SEOs, DEOs, and other relevant authorities will receive a read-only format and report on a daily basis. The application will significantly reduce dropout and improve students' retention, and relevant authorities will receive timely reports based on accurate information which may trigger appropriate interventions. The application will also help parents to monitor their children and completely bridge the school-parent communication gaps. Congratulations. They are going to be awarded 3 laptops, 1 each, a tablet to their trainer, and certificates of recognition. Trainer is Byiringiro Romeo. Sorry, no, Kwizera Foster, sorry. Kwizera Foster. Number 1 in this category of innovations is Mugiraneza Jambostiko, a student in level 5 of IPRC Karongi. What is his innovation? This student designed and implemented a security and service call transceiver to reduce time taken when waiting for services and quick response from the concerned people. The student is mentored by supervisor Mugiraneza Jean Bosco, who is his trainer. The information serves to maintain security in dormitory, in classrooms, and when students leave room, the signal is automatically sent to the head teacher, and which can be subsequently sent to parents through an SMS. The system directly activates area that directly triggers the phone call button until it makes a call. The owner receives immediately a call after insecure detected and a customer call on a mobile phone. So this person is awarded a laptop to the trainer, and the student is awarded a laptop plus and awarded a scholarship for his further studies. He had completed his level 5. So we want him to go and study further. And evidence, the executive director of Higher Education Council in charge of scholarships in Rwanda is approving the promise. And I would like to thank, we also want to give a tablet to the trainer for good mentorship. A laptop and a scholarship. A laptop and a scholarship. Had a certificate and a scholarship. No, the trainer. Trainer is Byiringiro Lomewo. Sometimes when you stand here, I beg your pardon, that was number 1. I forgot number 3. So, I beg your pardon. You know, standing in front of 600 people sometimes, and I'd removed my eyes, so I have the excuse. Number 3 was digital blind walking stick. Vizeimana Adrian. And bring your digital walking stick. Come with it, please. So, sure. So that digital walking stick, we have always been importing walking sticks. However, this young man has made a digital walking stick. And how does it operate? It has sensors. For someone blind, 50 centimeters before hitting an obstacle, it makes noise. For someone deaf, it vibrates in your hands that you are going to hit something. You can be blind and deaf. Then it has a vibrator. It tells you are hitting an obstacle. Number 3, it has light. At night, you know that, please don't knock me, you know. So, all that has been done by this young man, and he's number 3, and awarded a laptop and a tablet to his supervisor. And his supervisor is Rukundo Jean-Claude. Congratulations. So Rukundo Jean-Claude is also welcome up front. Thank you. He's not here, you can take his gift. Finally, would like to recognize our sponsors. No, So, would like to take this opportunity to recognize our sponsors. This event could not be a possibility without the support of some of our partners. And indeed, You've seen lots of things have been given. We didn't get ministry money. All these were from our sponsors. So let me request our sponsors. Mwalimu Sako, our platinum sponsors, please come ahead for recognition. Number 2, Iwawe. Waiwe company. Iwawe? Waiwe. Okay. Please. Number 3, Belde, the Development Bank of Rwanda. Thank you very much. Number 4, Bank Populaire Atlas Mara. Thank you very much for your sponsorship. Bank Populaire Atlas Mara. Are they here? Okay. Thank you very much. UNICEF. Rwanda. Finally, Higher Education Council for the scholarship. They are our own, but they have also given a scholarship. So we are going to give them this one. They'll get it, but we want recognition. Thank you. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the end of award giving ceremony, and I would like to hand over to the Master of Ceremony. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Honorable Ministers. Thank you so much, PS. But numvise mu mashyi adahagije. Nashakaga ko ataba amashyi yonyine ahubwo akajyana n'impundu. Thank you so much. This is really amazing. And the next activity on the agenda is the word from the representative of awardees. May I call Teta Kelsey, the student from Maranyundo Secondary School. Teta, we want to hear from you.
Honorable Minister of Education, Honorable Minister of State, heads of institutions, development partners, distinguished guests, headmasters, headmistresses, and fellow students, good afternoon. My names are Vivegete Tetakesli Divine, and I am a student from Maranyundo Girls' School. First, allow me to thank the Ministry of Education for hosting this program that presents us with the opportunity to showcase our different projects. We are very grateful and happy to be here. We are students from different school backgrounds whose primary goal is to use what we learn in class to develop our country in hopes of creating a better future. Thanks to CBC, the competence-based curriculum, we have been encouraged to expand our horizons past the classroom, and as a result, we are able to come up with visions that we can turn into practical realities. We also thank our school administrations and teachers for their help and support that helped us realize our present achievements. I cannot leave the stage without encouraging my fellow students to apply their knowledge and skills so as to contribute to our country's development. Thank you.
Thank you, Kesley. I apologize, I was spelling wrongly your name. It's Kesley, not Kelsey, as I was saying. Thank you so much for the very good and short speech. As the permanent secretary said, this event wouldn't happen without the support from our sponsors. That is why I want to give a floor to different sponsors, starting from Umwarimu Sacco, who will be given 3 minutes to address this assembly. Please come forward.
This is the technology. Honorable Minister, Honorable Minister of State, distinguished guests, good afternoon. I'm very pleased for this opportunity to participate in this event of awarding the best practices and innovation identified in schools representing Umwarimu Sacco as the institution, the cooperative of Rwandan teachers. Umwarimu Sacco is a savings and a credit cooperative for Rwandan teachers, as I said, mandate to empower the members towards improvement of the welfare through provision of loans at cheapest rate. I'm very thankful of the government of Rwanda, particularly to the Ministry of Education, of their support that has been provided to Umwarimu Sacco. The Ministry of Education has always put much effort in the teachers' development by encouraging them to improve on the way of doing their work professionally. It is in this case of today we hereby entire the ministry and support this event. As our overseeing institution, we ensure the Ministry of Education that we shall always be supportive to this journey of encouraging the best performers in education sector. Thank you so much.
Thank you. The next one is the representative of Huawei.
I will try. Honorable Minister, Honorable Minister of State, Permanent Secretary, all distinguished guests from the Ministry of Education, the teachers, students, media, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon. It is a great pleasure to be here on behalf of Huawei, and we thank you for the warm welcome. I take this opportunity to thank the Ministry of Education for giving us this opportunity to partner with them to award Rwanda's outstanding teachers and school innovations through a donation of items worth $30,000 US dollars. As we have heard from early speakers, that today's the award ceremony aims at improving the level education, narrow the education gaps between regions, enhance innovation and technological development, and foster local ICT talent nurturing. We at Huawei have the same mandate of nurturing and scaling ICT talents to bring the digital intelligent world closer to everyone. And we also invest the basic research and education. This is witnessed by our heavy investment in scaling programs, such as the Global Seeds for the Future program. Here in Rwanda, we started the Seeds for the Future program in 2018. And we took 8 students to China for hands-on training in Shenzhen, our headquarters. We shall do this program once again this year for university students. As I concluded my remarks, our voice rector Hugo said that he who opens school doors, closes a prison. We believe that our involvement in the education sector through the donation of laptops, mobile phones, media parts to teachers and schools, and other initiatives to come in the future shall open doors of knowledge sharing and open up new possibilities in digital world. We surely believe that these donated items shall enhance the innovation and the technological development of the primary schools enjoying the rest of the day. Thank you.
Thank you. Representative of BRD.
Okay, thank you, dear MC, Honorable Minister, Permanent Secretary, dear partners in development of education, and dear students, our children, good afternoon. BRD has been honored to be part of this event because it's participating in so many ways in financing different projects in education, channeling the financing, the funds for those students. And also, BLD work with Umwalimu Sacco. So we are already honored, and we are happy that these students have achieved this. And we thank the Minister of Education for awarding these people. We are not gonna stop assisting, supporting everyone. It's really encouraging. Dear students, what to showcase today, kindly take it outside. Dear partners, let's be ready to support and buy what they will be showing us as made in Rwanda. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Representative of BPR Atras Mara.
Minister of Education, Minister of State of Education, Permanent Secretary of Education, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. I represent BPR, which is Banque Populaire du Rwanda, part of Atlas Mara. We do strive in ensuring that the education sector is on top of its agenda. So as BPR, we had to come in and support and ensure that this awarding ceremony is a success. We wish the very best to the awardees. Congratulations to you. And as BPR, we'll always support you to this cause. Thank you.
Thank you so much. The next one is the representative of Rwanda.
Honorable Minister of Education, Honorable State Minister for Education, all protocols observed. Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. On behalf of the CEO of Rwanda, she didn't manage to attend the event, but she sent her message of congratulations and the appreciation for the Ministry of Education. For 1 day, we have tested the fruits of education. We have seen all the innovations that we have been seeing here because currently we have over 15 to 20 pilots, Rwanda pilots that have been going through the University of Rwanda, IRPC, and all the universities around. And they are doing excellent work. And that has been done through the support of Ministry of Education and High Council for Education. Thank you very much. Not only that, the maintenance of our aircrafts, we have over 30 technicians and engineers, all Rwandese, and all have gone through the support, with support of Ministry of Education, High Education Council. So we have, as Rwanda, benefited through this kind of support. So we will be able to, or we have come to give back to what we have benefited from. Thank you very much.
And lastly, may I call the representative of UNICEF for her remarks.
Honorable Minister of Education, Honorable Minister of State, Permanent Secretary, government officials, development partners, civil society, private sector, and all other participants. I am pleased that UNICEF supported this event today to recognize and showcase innovations and best practices in education. First, I would like to take the opportunity to applaud those schools, teachers, and students in their efforts to continue to strengthen this education system for all Rwandan children to access quality education. Your work is inspiring to others, and I hope will work to be a catalyst in the sector for greater and more innovative improvements. Congratulations on your work. Second, I would like to take the opportunity to applaud the efforts of the Ministry of Education and its agencies in identifying the best practices within this sector and taking the time today to recognize their efforts. I hope this will become an annual event, and it serves to encourage all stakeholders to continue to advance quality education. We are all aware that the responsibility for education does not lie just with the Ministry of Education, but with all citizens of Rwanda, the parents, the community members, faith-based organizations, development partners, and private corporations. And so I would like to welcome the private partners here with us today supporting this event. It is a pleasure to have you with us to build this private-public partnership for a joint and collaborative effort in improving the education sector. To that end, I hope that this will be the beginning of a fruitful partnership and that we will look towards identifying strategic opportunities over the next few weeks with you to continue this collaborative partnership. Thank you again to all those here recognized today, and I encourage you to continue your good work.
Thank you once again to our sponsors. The Ministry of Education works hand in hand with different development partners, and this is why this moment is given to the representative of development partners. And if you allow me, I may call the Deputy Head Office of DFID. Please come forward.
Honourable Minister of State, Permanent Secretary, fellow development partners, distinguished guests, educators and learners, Maraho. As we're celebrating learning and teaching today, I'm going to practice my Kinyarwanda on you. Please be gentle. Maye agachiru ubutumire bugana nukuba mumpaye ijambo. Nejejkwe no kubana namwe muri iri gahunda yingenzi. Nidi umunya shuli wigare Kinyarwanda. That's it. It's my honor and pleasure to speak on behalf of the development partners today at this inspiring event, and it's great to celebrate the spirit of innovation and creativity that we've seen in the Rwandan education system. The development partners all applaud the emphasis on innovation that runs through the ministry's sector strategic plan and through the competency-based curriculum we've heard about. An explicit objective of that curriculum is to produce creative and innovative individuals who are curious, adaptive, and productive. And I think what we've seen today shows that that's working. I know I particularly enjoyed seeing all of the exhibitions, and it's my first time seeing a 3D printer, which was amazing. We all know the importance of human capital development for Rwanda's future. The creativity and capacity for innovation of its young people is a vital element of that national resource. So in a world of accelerating change, the purpose of education more than ever must be to create individuals who are innovative, adaptive, and capable of doing new things. So it's been really inspiring to watch the award winners and the proud teachers who've nurtured them. So with these few words, I commend this event and the spirit that it embodies. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Now comes time for entertainment. You've been sitting for long. If you want to stretch your leg, this is the right time to congratulate our awardees of today. Please, Nyundo Music Band, go ahead and play us a good and warm music. And those who want to join them, it is allowed. Don't stay seated if you want. Thank you. Thank you so much. Honorable Minister of Education, Honorable Minister of State in charge of primary and secondary, ladies and gentlemen, now comes time for us to hear the good message of the day. Please join me in welcoming the Honorable Minister of Education for his closing remarks. Honorable Minister, please come forward.
Honorable Minister of State in charge of primary and secondary education, the Permanent Secretary, Minister of Education, heads of government institutions under the Ministry of Education, and other heads of institutions that are present, development partners, distinguished guests, staff from MINEDUC and other agencies, ladies and gentlemen, warm greetings and good afternoon. It gives me a great pleasure this afternoon to be with you at this important awarding ceremony, where we have been able to award best innovators and best practices in education sector. This event is important because it supports the government of Rwanda mission to transform a Rwandan citizen into a skilled human capital for socio-economic development, and specifically for promoting literacy, promotion of science, technology, engineering, mathematics, through critical thinking, positive values, in order to transform our economy and our country. Therefore, this ceremony comes at a time that we think is very important because we support particularly and are accountable to national strategy for transformation, particularly critical thinking and analytical skills that are expected of our employees in the future through education, therefore linking the capacity of Rwandans to employability, private sector, and all our institutions. Today, we clearly see the value of our shift from a knowledge-based economy to competence, rather knowledge-based curriculum to competence-based curriculum through the results which we are witnessing today. Ladies and gentlemen, it is clear that the upcoming technologies that we see in our everyday lives that are going to take shape much more in the future, such as the use of Internet of Things, robotics, artificial intelligence, machine learning, are going to change the way we live and the way we work. And therefore, the future working trends are going to change. That will require that we change the way we teach, they change the way we learn, so that we build skills and capacities of our students, including capacities of our teachers, so that they become more analytic in order to acquire the right skills that are going to transform our education sector from time to time. We are consistently positioning ourselves to the changes of new technologies. Therefore, these initiatives that we are starting today that are expected to continue in the future are important and indeed a mission to the education sector as mandated by the government of Rwanda. We have embarked on a strong mission to identify and nurture talents at a young age. You may have therefore understood that we have started several initiatives, such as Rwanda Coding Academy, where best performing students after 9-year basic education acquire pragmatic skills at an early stage. We are working with private sector and other partners to nurture these skills through a coding involvement, and we are very optimistic that is going to inform our future. At a tertiary level, we have various centers of excellences in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. At a university level, and we see that these young innovations are going to be scaled up through our tertiary institutions to create a national and a global scale that will help create a pool of human capital required for our national and our regional development. As a country, we have made also a decision to set up mechanisms to fund such innovations through Rwanda National Research and National Innovation Fund that is within National Council for Science and Technology. We therefore encourage these young innovators to know that there are opportunities for them. And as education sector, we shall support them, develop their skills so that they access these funds in order to promote their creativity and innovations going forward. This practice of awarding best innovators and best practices in the education sector will certainly continue. It shall be institutionalized culture on a regular basis every year, and I think you have heard it from several development partners. Certainly, we shall expand its scope and engage as many stakeholders as possible. It will be done from basic level of education to TVET through higher education in partnership with the government of Rwanda, development partners, private sector, and other partners. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, as I conclude my remarks, allow me to thank you once again for your role in promoting innovations and best practices in the way we have witnessed. I particularly would like to thank and express our gratitude to Platinum sponsor Umwarimu Sacco. We also want to thank other sponsors, including Huawei, the management of Rwanda Air, BRD, Banque Populaire du Rwanda Atlas Mara, UNICEF, and Educate. We thank education development partners for demonstrating their commitment and encouraging and supporting through provision of these awards, particularly related to school leadership and management, teaching and learning methodology, and improvement of English proficiency. We also would like to thank the leadership of Ministry of Education, agencies and institutions for supporting and guiding education sector all the way from basic education through quarterly awareness education campaigns, which we are very optimistic are going to gradually change education quality in our schools. I would like to thank the organizers for this event because they have worked tirelessly to make this event possible, and I am certain that time for their reward is very near as well. I want to thank you all for your attention, for your time, and your contribution to this very important event. I thank you. Mu mwanya navugaga ngo twashimiye mwese abiteranyije hano muri iki gikorwa twafatanyije mu muhango ukomeye wo guhemba abarimu, abanyeshuri, abarezi batandukanye kubera ibikorwa byabo byo guhanga ibishya n'ibikorwa byabo bitandukanye by'indashyikirwa batugaragarije mu guteza imbere ireme ry'uburezi, cyane cyane bateza imbere inyigisho zishingiye kuri science n'imibare. Iki gikorwa cyo guhemba indashyikirwa mu ikoranabuhanga no guhanga ibishya kizahoraho kuko dutekereza ko ari igikorwa cy'ingenzi kandi ni igikorwa cyubakira ku mfashanyigisho ishingiye ku bushobozi yatangiye mu gihugu cyacu. Turahamye yuko mu gihe kizaza, mu gihe tekinoloji cyangwa ikoranabuhanga ritera imbere, ibi bikorwa bitandukanye by'indashyikirwa bizadufasha kugera ku byo twifuza nk'igihugu mu guhindura economy y'igihugu cyangwa ndetse n'imibereho myiza y'abaturarwanda. Hari byinshi twatangiye gukora mu burezi kugira ngo duteze imbere ibikorwa by'indashyikirwa, ariko twubakira ku bushobozi kandi dufasha abakiri batoya gutera imbere. Twavuga nka Rwanda Coding Academy, twavuga nka Centers of Excellence ziri muri University y'u Rwanda n'ahandi hirya mu gihugu, cyane cyane university z'amahanga zo Leta y'u Rwanda yiyemeje kugira ngo ifashe kugira ngo zizajye ziza zikorere mu Rwanda, zubaka ubushobozi bw'Abanyarwanda kugira ngo bidufashe kubaka igihugu cyacu, guteza imbere imibereho y'Abanyarwanda ndetse no gufasha kugira ngo duteze imbere akarere turimo. Turahamya ko bino bikorwa by'indashyikirwa bizagumya gufashwa, cyane cyane Leta ubwo yanyujije amafaranga mu kigega cyitwa Rwanda National Research Innovation Fund, kandi tuzagumya gufasha kugira ngo bino bikorwa bitere imbere. Iki gikorwa cyo guhemba abanyeshuri, abarimu, abarezi, abayobozi b'amashuri kizakomeza mu myaka itaha. Turanasaba yuko hazajya habaho amapiganwa atandukanye, kubera yuko ibihembo bizaza mu gihe kizaza byo tuzadutegura bizaba ari ibihembo by'indashyikirwa byo hejuru ku buryo bufatika. Turasaba abafatanyabikorwa, abikorera ku giti cyabo, inzego dufatanye za Leta, ko iki gikorwa bakigira icyabo. Nsoza nashimiye umwarimu Sako bateye inkunga y'ikirenga, nshimira n'abandi baduteye inkunga, Huawei, Rwanda Air, BRD, BPR Transmara, UNICEF, Educate. Nshimira n'abayobozi batandukanye b'ibigo dufatanya nabyo mu burezi, kubera akazi keza dufatanya, cyane cyane iyo tujya mu mashuri buri mezi 3 tureba ibikorwa bitandukanye biri mu mashuri, tugiye inama abayobozi, abarimu kugira ngo bateze imbere imyigishirize n'imyigire yabo. Nashojeje nshimira abateguye kino gikorwa, kandi mbizeza yuko mu gihe kizaza nabo ibihembo bizabageraho. Turabashimiye.
Thank you, Honorable Minister, for your inspiring message. We are now closing the first part of the celebration. I was saying that I'm going to hand over the microphone to the technical team, but I cannot leave without thanking you all, Honorable Ministers, distinguished guests. I thank you for paying attention to all the speeches, to all the inspiring messages from different sponsors, development partners, the Honorable Minister, and mbifurije kuryoherwa no kugira umugoroba mwiza. God bless you.